Hello, my good friend. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, a place where we'll explore the beauty of mathematics by solving very interesting math problems. We have one on the board. Let's go through it together. We said we should find the general formula that satisfies x plus y is equal to x times y across all the sets of real numbers. Okay, so let's solve it. Solution. We take our equation, which is x plus y is equal to x times y. Okay, let's rearrange this equation. It becomes xy minus x minus y is equal to 0. What I did is that I simply moved x and y to the other side of the equation. At this point now, I will want to add 1 to both sides of this equation. If I add 1 to both sides of this equation, it becomes xy minus x minus y plus 1 is equal to 1. Having gotten to this point, I can factorize the right side of this equation. I can factorize this side of the equation. And to do it, you look at these first two terms, xy minus x. What is common to these two terms? It is x. So I bring out x, I open a bracket, xy divided by x gives me y, minus x divided by x gives me minus 1. I'll close the bracket. Look at these two terms, minus y plus 1. What is common to both these two terms? What is common there is minus 1. Minus y divided by minus 1 is y. Plus 1 divided by minus 1 is minus 1. This is equal to 1. We now have two terms, this and this. But look at these two terms. Y minus 1 is common to both of it. So I'll bring it out, y minus 1. If I say x times y minus 1 divided by y minus 1, I'm going to get x. If I say minus 1 times y minus 1 divided by y minus 1, my answer will be minus 1. So this is equal to 1. Please give us a thumbs up if you are enjoying what we're doing and subscribe to the channel. At this point now, we're going to introduce a very important property in arithmetic. It's known as the multiplicative inverse property. You may have come across this property in arithmetic. What it simply means is that any number multiplied by its reciprocal is going to give you 1. Any number multiplied by its reciprocal is going to give you 1. Now, if you look at these two terms multiplying each other here, it is equal to 1. So I can apply the multiplicative inverse property here to get a formula. What I'm going to do is that I'll introduce a parameter. I will say let y minus 1 be equal to t. Okay? If y minus 1 is equal to t, and y times x minus 1 gives me 1, the only way I can get this correctly is by applying the multiplicative inverse property. If y minus 1 is equal to t, then it implies that x minus 1 will be equal to the reciprocal of t, which is 1 over t. So that when I multiply t and 1 over t, I will get 1. Okay? That is what I'm going to apply. And from there, we're going close to the formula, to the general formula. So from this place now, from this, I'll try to make y to stand alone. It will become y is equal to t plus 1. I simply moved minus 1 to the other side of the equation. I'll do the same thing to this. I'll do the same thing to this equation. I'll make x to stand alone. It becomes x is equal to 1 over t plus 1. Okay? So I have gotten a value for x and y in terms of the parameter that I introduced, which is t. So my final formula will be y is equal to t plus 1 and x is equal to 1 over t plus 1. So this is my final formula. So let me test my formula. How I'm going to test it is I'm going to introduce any value, any real value for t. I will solve for y and I'll solve for x. Then I'll go back to my original equation and see if the answer I get after solving for x and y satisfies this equation. If it does, then we have done the right thing. But at this point, we have finished solving the problem. We're just trying to check if our answer is correct. So let's introduce, let's say when t is equal to, let's say 5, what will be the value of y from this formula? Y will be equal to 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. And x will be equal to 1 over 5 plus 1. X will be equal to 1 over 5 plus 5 over 5, which is equal to 6 over 5. So y is equal to 6 and x is equal to 6 over 5. Let's fix these two answers into this equation to see if it will be the same. If the product of 6 and 6 over 5 will be the same with the sum of 6 and 6 over 5. If it is the same, then our formula is correct. So we're going to do it now. X plus y is equal to xy. Our value for y here is 6 plus our value for x here is 6 over 5. Will it be equal to 6 over 5 times 6? This is divided by 1. 5. This will be 30 plus 6 is equal to multiply 6 and 6. We get 36 over 5. So 30 plus 6 is 36 divided by 5. This is equal to 36 divided by 5. So it's the same. So our formula is correct and we have solved the problem. We have gotten a formula with which we can generate a pair of numbers such that when we multiply the numbers, the answer will also, and we add the number, the two answers will be the same. Thank you very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel so that we'll be encouraged. We are just starting. I also want you to put it in the comment section if you have another way of deriving a formula that satisfies the equation that is on the board so that we all learn together. Thank you very much.